lovelies, welcome to my channel. You are tuned in to Just Being Ya. It's your girl Ya, and I'm back with another video. If you happen to just be flicking through YouTube and you stumbled across my channel, you might have checked out some of my videos and you think this is something that you would like, please support your girl by clicking the subscribe button. Share with your family, your friends, your enemies, your colleagues. Let them know that your girl Ya is on YouTube. And also like and leave a comment to let me know that you're new to the family. And for my existing returnees, my current subscribers, mwah, thank you so much for your continued support, for passing through, for checking out my content. Most appreciated. Much love to you all. So coming at you again with more content. So today I'm going to talk about something that it's kind of like not bothered me, but it's kind of something I'm dealing with at the moment since I had my weight loss surgery 7 months ago. So if you're not aware, if you're new or you've not checked out my previous videos, please do, because that will get you up to speed with what's been happening basically. So I did weight loss surgery. I have lost over 70 pounds in weight. I'm now 6 stone lighter than I was 7 months ago. So obviously amazing, happy days. I mean, what more could you want? Feeling light, etc. Grab yourself a drink, coffee, tea, wine, champagne, whatever takes your fancy, and let's get straight into the video. So yeah, what is body dysmorphia? Well, the Google definition I've brought up on here says that body dysmorphia is a mental health disorder in which you can't stop thinking about one or more perceived defects or flaws in your appearance. A flaw that appears minor or can't be seen by others, but you feel embarrassed, ashamed or anxious. You may avoid social situations. When you have body dysmorphia disorder, you intensely focus on your appearance, your body image, repeatedly checking the mirror, grooming or seeking reassurance, sometimes for hours each. So I don't actually feel like I have that to a certain degree. Like some little bits of it I feel like, yeah. I think with me what it is where I've lost the weight quite rapidly, because 6 stone in it's literally like a stone a month I've lost in such a short space of time. I mean, it's under a year, let's put it that way. It's under a year, so quite rapid. I feel like my body is obviously smaller than it was, but my mind hasn't quite caught up with what's going on with my body, if that makes sense. So in my mind, I'm still big, or I'm big-ish, or I'm not slim, I'm not slim. I'm still size 24. I'm still round. I'm still got the belly. I'm still thinking how I used to think 6 months ago. Like a classic example is, if you watch one of my previous videos about my updates on losing weight, you will see that I purchased a dress from Pretty Little Thing in a size 16. Now, the process of me ordering that dress took 3 orders. I literally started off with size 22, or was it 20? Possibly 20. Then I ordered a size 18, and then finally I ordered a size 60, because my brain couldn't comprehend the fact that I don't wear sizes in their 20s anymore. What my body was going through, if that makes sense. So I think I've become a little bit obsessed with my body now, because I have lost all this weight. I mean, to the extent that I do weigh myself literally every day when I wake up. I think that is bordering on an obsession, because even they advise you not to weigh yourself so much, so frequently. So definitely with that, I'm totally obsessed with like finding out how much more weight I've lost, how many pounds I've lost, have I gained, because I have gained a few pounds. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's not even like a kilo. It's like the odd pound, 2 pounds, which even without the surgery, I think is just so normal. Like we all put on a few pounds, we all lose a few pounds depending on where we are in life, where our emotions are as women, where our hormones are at. So you know, for me to freak out over a couple of pounds is actually quite ridiculous. But I get on the scale, and if it hasn't gone down a pound too, I'm like, oh, you know, the weight's going to pile back on in a day, considering it's taken me 7 months to lose it. Like, why is my mind thinking that, yeah, oh my God, I'm back to the road of being obese? It's almost like panic mode. It's quite crazy. I would say the weighing of my weight every day, the constant looking at my belly, because that's still an area which I've hated from the jump, and it's the only area left that I feel like the weight still needs to come off in leaps and bounds. Like, for me, it's just taking too long. So I'm constantly looking in the mirror, like, you know, is the belly getting flatter? Does it still feel soft? Because when I was big, my stomach was very firm, where obviously there was like just considerable amount of like fat, but now it's obviously deflated. Like I've said in previous videos, my boobs have really deflated, my belly has deflated, but I'm so obsessed with, oh my God, let me touch it. Does it still feel soft? Is it getting harder because I'm putting on weight? Even my neck was one of the areas that I noticed very early on that the weight was coming off, because I could feel my clavicles. I could see kind of like a veiny look to my neck. And now it's kind of like I'm so obsessed with, oh my God, does my neck still look veiny? You know, is the chin starting to, you know, have fat on it? Oh, it's a bit worrying. I'm not going to lie. It's a bit worrying, but it's a kind of obsession that is the phase of the weight loss where it has become an obsession. Yeah. And yesterday, for some, I think was I saying this before? I've kind of lost my trail of thought, but yesterday I was flicking through old videos, and I was just looking at myself on my other channel. So I do have another channel called Ya Young Heart. I'll put the link there, check it out. That one is not anything to do with my lifestyle, as in me and my life. That one is more to do with my journey in Africa, when I go, what I do. I've built a property out there, so that one is more relocation, different kind of cultural experience. So if you are interested in that kind of content, be my guest, fill your boots, subscribe and enjoy that. But we are here right now. So my point was, I was going through my channel, the other channel, and I was flicking through. Actually, I'll insert somewhere here how I looked back then. And honestly, guys, I wasn't really brought to tears, but I was very stunned. I was quite stunned at the size I was, my physique in general, just kind of like, because I'm only 5'3" and a bit, so I'm quite short, and I just looked so round. I literally looked like a ball, and I was kind of like, wow, like, really, was that really me? Sort of moving forward from that as well, somebody had made a comment. Actually, quite a few people have made comments recently to me that the transformation is insane. Like, they've said to me, you look so slim right now. You look like a new person, like you look like a different person. Having flicked through the videos, having people say that, you know, you look different. And the thing is, when I look at myself in the mirror, obviously it's me. Who else is it going to be? Obviously it's me. I do see the change, like especially the upper part of my body, like my shoulders, my face, absolutely. Like, you know, the definition in my face is so much slimmer. And I just think, of course you've lost weight. Like, this is hell no way you before. But when you see yourself every day, you just look the same. You look as you look, you know, with a few changes. You know, I might switch up the wig so it makes me look different. I put on a different dress, wear different lipstick. So you can clearly see there's a change. But with the weight, it's so much here. It really is so much here. And so I can really relate to this body dysmorphia. About that, guys, the battery went low, the life of a content creator and all that terminology that they use. Sorry guys, my battery died, but it really did. Where was I? So your mind, I think is what I was saying, your mind just is in delay mode, because it's like you're still you. Obviously, you're still you. Like, it's not like, I don't know, it's very difficult sometimes to even put my finger on it, but your mind knows you're still you. Your body is going through a little bit of changes or substantial changes, and your mind is kind of like in slow motion. That's a really good way of putting it. Your mind is in slow motion because it's kind of just hasn't come to terms with this new body that you've got. And yeah, so that side of the body dysmorphia, I can relate. But in general, I feel like in some shape or form, we must all have this. It's called a mental health disorder, which I think it depends on what level you're at with it. For me, I think it's bordering on a little bit of obsessive in certain areas, like I've mentioned. I think we all have that. I think we all have it to a certain degree. Like, we probably know we should lose a few pounds. The plastic surgery industry is a multi-billion-dollar earning industry because of the fact that we all, or many of us, or a large percentage of the global population, are not happy with the way they look, with their features, for whatever reason. Like now, as I keep saying, my belly for me is the number one area that I'm still battling with. And hell yeah, it's way smaller and flatter than it was before. But now I have the decision to make that in a year's time or 6 months' time, am I going to go under the knife again and trim it down, get rid of the excess fat, all the flabby bits? You know, that's another level of the dysmorphia, where I'm kind of like, the weight is coming off, but now the after effects of the weight is now I'm left with all this loose skin. My thighs, my arms are all like bingo wings. So it's a never-ending journey. That's what I've seen about this weight loss surgery. It's a never-ending change. It's the surgeon, I remember him saying, and I think I have mentioned it in other videos, where he said the surgery is a tool, it's a kickstart. It's a bit like, the analogy that I can think of is jump-starting an old car. You can jump-start it, it will move, but at the end of the day, it needs MOT, it needs changes. Think that oil needs changing, tires need changing. Like, the surgery is the jumpstart. The surgery is, right, your old body needs an update. So we're going to kickstart you by cutting your stomach, you eat less, you lose weight. And then where I am now is like a plateau. So I've kind of stalled, and I'm now having to deal with, you know, the mental aspect of the weight loss surgery. I'm doing this video really to help those of you outside that are either contemplating the surgery or have had the surgery and are probably going through the motions as I am, where, you know, you're kind of getting to grips with your new body. You're loving it. I'm loving it. I'm not even going to lie. Why would I sit here and be like, oh no? Obviously, I feel fabulous. People are telling me I look great. My clothes are loose as hell. I've had to, you know, get a sewing machine and do clothing alteration. I'm buying clothes that are smaller. My size has dropped. I've got more energy. Come on, the list is endless. But, you know, like I always say, I like to keep it real. You got to look at the flip side. And I think, I'm hoping this is going to be helpful for a lot of people that are contemplating the surgery, because like anything, it's a bit like when you get married. You know, the first day, the marriage, the wedding is all amazing and you're in love and, you know, you can't do without each other. But the real journey is the marriage. So we're on the marriage of the weight loss, basically. Me and my body that I married are now facing the reality. So I hope this is helpful. I hope this is going to make you feel a little bit less hard on yourself if you are struggling, if you are grappling, if you are in panic mode, because I really do think there's a little bit of panic mode and anxiety that goes with the weight loss. Like, you're now in this position where you really, like, come hell or high water, you do not want to go back to that round ball that you were before, or whatever it is you were. And to keep the weight off is now the real test. So I'm hopeful that I'm gonna try and maintain this. I would still like to lose a little bit more weight. You know, I think everybody has a goal weight, whatever, you know, we all have this ideal weight that we feel like, yeah, if I get to this, then I'm gonna feel all right, I'm gonna feel amazing, I'm gonna feel normal, I'm gonna feel good. Whether I get to that weight and feel all those things is we're yet to see on this journey, because I could easily get to my goal weight and just either feel shit, or don't even look good, or look too slim, or look too gaunt, or not even feel good about me. You know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, this whole journey. So yeah, drop me a comment if you've done the surgery. Drop me a comment if you're about to do the surgery. Drop me a comment if you're whatever stage you are post-surgery, how you're getting on with it. I'll be so interested to know, like, you know, what's going on with everyone else. So it's your girl Yah signing out. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you're new, please subscribe. If you're returning, don't forget the notification bell, and don't forget to like, don't forget to share, bring more people into the family. Leave your suggestions on what you would like me to talk about. I'm trying not to make it all about the weight, but at the same time, it is early stages and there are a lot of changes, as you can see with the videos happening. So I'm kind of just documenting it because it is happening as it's happening. I have thrown in some other videos about my recent travels to Ghana. I'm gonna do a dating one, because that's a real topic in itself. So I'm gonna do a dating one. So stay tuned, stay blessed, stay healthy, stay safe, and I shall catch up with you very soon. Mwah! It's your girl Yah signing out. Bye.